Peacefully yours. She only cuts her nails when she's happy. Right now they're long and mangled. I told her my poems wouldn't save her soul for many more nights. I tore the skin off her arms in terror from the crying only I can hear, unsure what it means to be less than perfect. And then she told me that these words were somehow the key to her happiness. Even if I couldn't see it, she swore she was okay, that the blood on the floor was just Kool-Aid, even promised me she'd drink it up. I wish I knew the answer. Mother Mary promised something different from the coloring book pages of the Holy Bible. Sunday school lectures on virgin birth told me nothing of the real world. Sunday school lectures never prepared me for the pain of gleaning you from my story. I saw two hands resting peacefully on the porcelain precipice, precarious and pure. Morning time. I had a lovely conversation with my tea about the nature of man. There's something so serene about a tab of paper stapled to a string. It's amazing, turning leaves into liquid. I often found myself wishing I could switch to coffee, but beans never turned me on in quite the way that leaves could. It was a bathrobe morning, preceded by a slipperless night. The sheets were wrapped around my ankles, and you were gone. I feel my heartbeat quicken. Do you see what you've done to me? Flow with me. I was born in the age of delirium, with the promise of Wonderland running through my spine. We are not aging gracefully, Alice, and I told her so as I kissed the wrinkles on her 20-year-old forehead, whispering softly, "You'll look like someone's grandmother long before you are." That didn't sit too well. This art is the limitation of bloodlust and the imitation of bad ideas put gracefully to a rhythm only I can hear, but not over the lies burrowing in my ears. You are too contagious, born with ingenious bodies frigid and hard, molded by their God in the image of DNA. Twisted words and mangled skin, somehow convincing them that this is beauty, and nothing else. How dare you dare to be yourself? There's ugly in originality, but no one dared to tell that to the moon when it dared to be the only one controlling the tides. And when it became the reason for werewolves and love, no one ever tells the moon it's wrong. Ashes. I told someone I wanted to come home and write, and then I never did. Her shoulders were too compelling. I made a lot of promises based on friendship, from hometowns to the ashes of my college education. Find someone better. I noticed my handwriting tightening at the sound of a ringing phone, always unafraid to interrupt the only good thought I've had in as many days as moons. Hey, Cetraline. The nurses hand out questionnaires. Happy or sad today? Maybe I'll get to talk to the doctor. Validation and the art of insanity. I've never understood how to tackle my own conscious knowledge of my instabilities, but the doctors know. They'll shut everything down. There's so much joy in a lack of emotion, that is, if the man believes me. No one ever has before. Are you sure this is real? Are you? Are your memories a complete lie? Can you promise that you're really hurt? Now that he settled his doubts in a low rumbling of suspicion, take this once a day. Oh, and I should warn you, this may make it all worse. May make your mood sway more than normally allowed. Because that is what I needed. It was always my aim to shut you down. But of course he made it all sound good. We can only fix the problem by making it worse. Maybe Virginia or Sylvia knew what to do. Maybe I've waited too long. There's a sense I could call this a final goodbye, but I'd only be happy to oblige, and happiness only comes in a canister I simply can't afford. I suppose that's the trick, isn't it?